Hi everyone, my name is Yu Moon Chong. Today, I'm going to brief you guys about how managing process in my group project, which is the second life of cardboard. A few months ago, my family had actually brought in some furniture into my house. And I found out that the cardboard boxes are left over and being thrown away. So, the installation for the furniture is also very difficult. So I've think of, why not we make use of these cardboard boxes? During the brainstorming session, I've proposed this idea to my group member and my supervisor. And he actually approved my project, which we have to provide a second life to the cardboard. After that, we have made some research on the cardboard boxes. After the research, we found that 100 million of cardboard boxes are being manufactured in United States alone. Most of us think that the cardboard boxes will be recycled. Unfortunately, only 37% of these 100 million cardboard boxes being given a second life, which made into some new paper product. So, there are 63 billion of cardboard boxes are being produced out of newly felled tree. So, our group project is mainly target on this 63 billion of cardboard boxes, and out of these 63 billion cardboard boxes, we should have 15% of these cardboard boxes being reduced. In our project, we have dealt with pizza boxes, which mainly come from two companies. One is Pizza Hut and the Domino Pizza. So this is my first project, which this is an opener for the chili section. Imagine this is the pizza and you place it here. Then the chili section can be one swipe. And just put it. Then the next project, we've made PizzaBox into speakers, which is three. The different designs of these speakers is required by my supervisors. It's found that the speakers with the spiral shape has larger volume compared to the speaker without a spiral shape. So I'll demonstrate how it's done. This is the normal volume, whereby I'll show you the volume when it's amplified by the speakers. As you can see, this doesn't add any effect, but the spirals one can amplify the volume. Thanks.
This is the table I've made to explain about the initiating part of my project, which is the second life of cardboard. The project stakeholder is a client from a pizza company who manufacture pizza boxes. And the objective and scope of our project is to reuse and reduce the cardboard boxes being manufactured. The project goal is to reduce the production of cardboard boxes by 15% in a year. For the project we made, it is very feasible because the technology and expertise are available. So, to analyze our project risk, I would say that the project is not durable because it's made of paper and it can be easily spoiled by the environment, which is it is very sensitive to water and heat. The project deliverables. We want to make the tools to open source structured by using cardboard boxes and a speaker made by cardboard. So for this project, our duration is 14 weeks until the engineering fair, and the estimated cost for this project is 110. This is the priority analysis I've made for my project. So, the most important one will be the schedule, which we have to complete by week 14. If we fail to do so, no artifact in the engineering fair, and the project marks will be affected. Next will be the scope. Our scope is to reduce the number of cardboard boxes being manufactured. If we couldn't reduce the number of cardboard boxes being manufactured, we are not able to approach the client. And followed by the budget of this project, which maximum is 110. If we exceed the amount of budget, losses will be created in this project. And the last will be the quality of this project. We have to make sure that it is able to open source sector while using, and to ensure that the speaker made of cardboard boxes can able to amplify sound. If we fail to do so, there will be totally no business value in this project. For this project, we had also made a complexity assessment based on the criteria given, which we have calculated. The technical and business complexity for this project is 2.1, which is 4 at the high technical complexity. For the policies and procedures that we have to obey is, most of the pizza boxes are actually patented. In this case, this picture shows a pattern of a pizza box that filed in United States at the 8th of February 2005. Currently in market, there are still a lot of pizza boxes being patented. Therefore, during the design stage, we have to obey the criteria to avoid conflict, which we have to construct a pizza box with a different design and doesn't perform the same function as the current one. For the planning part of this project, a work breakdown structure has been created, which based on their functional group. We have categorized our project into the planning and research, budget, implement, and operate. During the planning and research, we have to sketch the design concept and choose the type of material used. And the concept of this design is a foldable cardboard and to provide a second life of cardboard. Well, the type of materials used will be the cardboard boxes, cutting blades, glues, and tapes. Then, we'll figure out the budget used. And for the implement part of this cardboard, we have to construct the cardboard and make modification to transform the cardboard boxes into a useful product. And during the operate stage of the project, we have to make testing to ensure that the cardboard boxes can be transformed into something and can be multi-using. Then, we'll adjust and reconstruct for further improvement. Apart from that, a Gantt chart has been constructed for a better time management and to ensure that the project is always on track and on time. This picture shows the task force organization for my project, which led by the project supervisor, Dr. Edwin and Mr. Jeffrey, followed by the documentation, Sim Yeng Yok, and the hardware leaders are Yi Jia Dong and Gui Chi-Wun. Me and Tiong Shin En will be the production leader. For the risk and risk management section, there are two risks that has been identified. The first risk is there's no demand in the market. So, how our group resolve it is by cooperating with a large manufacturer of cardboard boxes company. Our product is actually emphasized on enhancing the function of product inside the cardboard to allow the customer to purchase it along with the product. Risk number 2 is the customer has no confidence with a second life product since a second life product has a shorter lifespan. So, we have identified the solving solution which by having experiments and advertisement as our market strategy to build up the confidence of the customer. In this section, I'd like to talk about the teamwork of my project. This video is done individually because all of my members have packed schedule and we have limited time in building project other than filming when meeting up. To be honest, my group leader does not have the initiating of doing this project. He always tries to steer the direction of the project. For example, our group has already finalized a project which is a sausage opener. But he keep on insisting on making a plates out of the pizza boxes. Luckily, the rest of the members are willing to cooperate with each other. Thus, we have already made a functionable product. Anyway, I'm still glad to be in this group because I've learned a lot of new things throughout the project.
For the controlling and monitoring part, our group is always referred to the Gantt chart so that our project is always on time and on the track. Not just that, our group having meeting every week among ourselves, and we are 5 weeks of meeting with our supervisor, which is Dr. Abby. So currently we have 12 mini meetings, and our project now is under budget and is on time.
In the closing part of this project, we expect to have some documents such as 12-minute meetings, reports, portfolio, and return of failure to identify the root cause of the project. My roles in this project is to contribute ideas. Other than that, together as a team, we build on the sketch of the idea that I have thought of. Thirdly, I provide the materials that is needed in this project. Besides, I provide guidance upon constructing to ensure the basis is always there. At last, I justify the project to determine if there is any improvement needed. In the end of this video, I'd like to show you the deliverable of this project. This is a picture of a chili section opener and followed by the top view of the different design speakers and the sides view. Finally, we choose this speaker because it can amplify the sound most.